This is Anouk, a 15-year-old girl from the Netherlands who, like over 5 billion other social media users around the world, integrates social media into almost every aspect of her life. Whether it's for entertainment, information, or connecting with others, and even, if she realizes or not, for shaping her identity. But while it's no news that with such massive social media use, there are debates about its opportunities, but certainly about its dangers. Headlines of news articles often read, "Want better mental health? Reduce your social media screen time." And this is just one example. These stories make it sound like everything about social media is negative. And given these harms, some policymakers even have already called for regulations on social media use. For instance, Australia has recently passed a law that bans children under the age of 16 from using social media at all. But is that really the full story? Is social media really that bad for our youth? What does science say? Let's look at one of the main concerns out there. Social media's effect on young people's body image. In particular, image and video-driven platforms like Instagram have been found to have significantly negative effects on body image. For adolescents like Anouk, this can be problematic as she's still developing her body image. Research has shown that, for example, posting selfies or viewing fitspiration content, so content designed to inspire fitness but often promoting unrealistic body ideals, contributes to body dissatisfaction. This suggests that the more time users spend on these platforms, the more likely they are to experience negative body image. And even new technologies are picking up on this. AI-generated influencers promote unrealistic body ideals on social media. These digital influencers reinforce the pressure of thin or fit standards, further affecting young users like Anouk, who may compare themselves negatively to these idealized images. As Anouk is scrolling through her Instagram feed, she may fall into the trap of the so-called upward comparison. That means she's seeing others as superior and measuring herself against them. Hearing that, it sounds reasonable that Anouk is less satisfied with her own body due to social media use, right? So here we stand, thinking, what's their point now? It really sounds like social media actually is bad for shaping body image with all these fit and sporty influencers out there. But there's the good news. Recent studies suggest it's not all on social media as a medium. That would be like blaming the stage for a bad performance. Even before social media, researchers highlighted that TV commercials with muscular male bodies had negative effects on men's body satisfaction. But we don't ban TV as a medium, do we? Instead, we discuss the content it shows by using a film rating system, right? So why not applying a similar approach to social media? Current research shows that it is not the use of social media per se, nor the amount of time spent on social media that causes its negative effect on body image, but the exposure to appearance-related content. Thus, the focus should be on the content that fuels negative body comparisons rather than criticizing social media as a medium. For example, as we know, Anouk is often exposed to fitspiration content. This content is usually framed as motivating and health-focused, but it kind of misses the point because Anouk is less satisfied with her own body after watching this content, even though it initially intended to motivate her. But what if social media could actually improve body image? Yes, you heard correctly. Bad social media can have a positive effect on body perception. Research shows that content like unedited selfies, posts promoting self-compassion, and body-positive messages can in fact have a positive effect on body perception. Body-positive content challenges narrow body ideals by promoting body acceptance and diversity. These posts often include unedited portraits of people with various body types and don't conform with the prevalent thin or muscular appearance ideal, often accompanied by affirmative and self-compassionate captions. As science shows, it is these captions on body-positive images that empower users to embrace diverse body types by spreading messages of body positivity and self-compassion. So in the end, it is really the visual appearance combined with compassionate and self-accepting copies that make the difference. Social comparison theory helps us again understand the underlying process, namely downward comparison, where individuals boost their self-esteem by comparing themselves to others they perceive as approachable. And then we have body-positive content that shifts the focus from comparison to body appreciation. Now imagine the effect if Anouk's Instagram feed was filled with body-positive posts more than fitspiration content. If she spent the same amount of time on the app but encountered body-positive content along with encouraging messages, this would indeed have a positive effect on her body satisfaction. How can we make this reality for Anouk? How can we maximize the positive effects social media can have and reduce the negative ones? Is the Australian approach of banning social media a good one? No. As we have seen, it's about the content itself. We cannot isolate adolescents from a medium that is so fundamental to their lives. So first, we need to help Anouk understand what's happening. We need to teach her that fitspiration often portrays unrealistic body ideals. Promoting media literacy and a healthy body image at school and at home is so important. Social media cannot do the job alone. It starts in our heads. So Anouk, you look beautiful. If society changes its perception, the content of social media as the voice of society will follow. Instead of banning it, we should harness social media's potential by encouraging creators to promote body positivity. And why not take this a step further? Policymakers can support this with government campaigns as well. So social media isn't all good or bad for body image, but it can drive social change. Shifting body image perceptions is the real task for policymakers, parents, and everybody in this room. And we will see that on social media. So let's celebrate individuality, have open discussions, and let's not forget to include Anouk in these as well.